How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here. Today's going to be a random horror movie collection, and we are now on number 12. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So first up is the regular Blu-ray edition by Scream Factory of Candyman. Now this one I have been looking for with its slick cover. I always found it without it, and so yeah, I finally picked it up. I do have the new 4K edition that came out not too long ago. And I have done a Candyman movie collection as well, so feel free to check that out. Here's the story details. So here we have Virginia Madsen and Tony Todd, who plays Candyman himself. Just an excellent, excellent movie. And this you get both cuts, the theatrical and unrated, and tons of special features. You do have some new stuff, new featurettes, also a new 2K restoration. It's really cool. Yeah, I think this film, this scared the crap out of me growing up. And yeah, I think it still holds up pretty well. So the uncut edition's on the left, theatrical is on the right. And you do have a reverse cover. So let's go ahead and take the disc out. And there it is. So this is a picture that they used for the new 4K edition with the B and the I. And yeah, so that does it for Candyman. Yeah, highly recommend it. There is like a second and a third one, and there's also a new, I guess you call it remake. Yeah, it was also really good. Awesome. Next up, we have Prisoners. Now, this is really good. This is like a crime thriller, suspense, with some horror in there as well. Every moment matters, as it says. And this has a huge cast. You have Hugh Jackman, who is excellent, Jake Gyllenhaal, Viola Davis, Maria Bello, Terrence Howard, Melissa Leo, and Paul Dano. And yeah, this you follow Loki, Detective Loki, yes, that's his name. And, you know, he's trying to find these missing children. And you just kind of, you know, follow it from there. You know, twists and turns happen, more stuff gets revealed. And yeah, I thought this film was very well done. Alright. Here's the box itself. And the disc art is really cool. You have like a giant maze on each one. The colors are inverted. DVD on the left, Blu-ray on the right. Yeah, look at that. That is awesome. Alright, Prisoners. Really cool. Highly, highly recommend this one. And next up we have, now this, I missed it in theater, but I picked it up right away because I knew I wanted to check it out. And that is The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. This is a excellent film. This is by A24. So you have these two people on a island. Excuse me, burping there. And you know, they work at the lighthouse. You know, maintain it, and things just start happening. It's like they start having what seems like visions. Are there things floating around in the water? Are they just losing it? Like, what is going on? And it's in black and white too, which I think really fits the story, fits the film. And yeah. Alright, here's the case itself. Okay. And there's the disc. See, at a Lighthouse. Okay, and it's Blu-ray and digital. And pretty much all the films that I'm going to show today, they look pretty excellent. Pretty good quality-wise, and sound good as well. Alright, next up we have Underwater. This, I think, was underrated. You know, Underwater, underrated. This has Kristen Stewart, Vincent Castle, and T.J. Miller. So you have these people that work in this underwater facility, and things just start falling apart. Like, water starts seeping into the base. Like, there's like explosions. Things falling apart, and you know, they have to figure out what the heck is going on. And they have these really cool suits. Looks like giant suits of armor that they have. And they have to try and get to another location. and they have to walk along the water or the seabed, and it's intense. It's like, okay, wait a minute, is there creatures outside or something? Like people start seeing things, and you just go from there. Here's a disc. All right. It's underwater. Next up, we have kind of like a sci-fi, say horror kind of creature feature. We have Sputnik. The only survivor did not come back alone. And yeah, this certified fresh, that's not a sticker. It's one of those where it's printed on. Let me know what you guys think about that. Seems kind of annoying. This is another Scream Factory release. This is one that I was going to order off of Amazon, but then I happened to find it at a half-price books for real cheap with its cover. So you have these astronauts or cosmonauts, and they they land back on Earth. I think they actually crashed. And you have the scientist lady who is called in to investigate what's happening, because the one that came back, or the one that survived, might not have come back alone. And then you just go from there. That's the reverse side. Yeah, look at that shadow. There's also on IFC Midnight. That's some really good films that play on there. Okay. And there's the disc. And it does have a reverse cover. The sticker's still on there, but it's alright. Yeah, I got this last year. This is it shows their stickers will tell you like when they got it and stuff. So yeah, I can see how long they had it. And yeah, Sputnik. Okay. And next up, we have a really interesting kind of film. Kind of like a slow burn, seems like, but then once it picks up, it gets going. And that is Let the Right One In. Very kind of mystery, horror, suspense thriller. A vampire tale like no other, mesmerizing. As a tagline. Best vampire movie ever. Yeah, I remember that was being talked about a lot. That tagline. And so this, you follow this kid, and he encounters this other student, because they're like classmates, and they might not be exactly what they seem. And then you just go, more stuff gets unveiled about them in particular. Who's watching them. The student starts getting a little too involved, and then things just happen. But yeah, I thought this was really good. Let the Right One In. And then eventually there was a American remake, and that is Let Me In, from the director of Cloverfield. So this stars Cody Smith McPhee, Chloe Grace Moretz, and Richard Jenkins. So yeah, the title's a bit different, but yeah, it's pretty much like its own remake. And then this slick cover is cool. You have like the hand. You have like the print in there. That is awesome. Here's the spine there. Here is the back. Yeah, it's very muggy outside. Looks like it's going to be raining, so I do have my lamp on. Hopefully everything's coming out nice and clear. The print on here is real dark. And, okay, there it is. Looks a bit better. Get lots of special features. Get some screenshots. And yeah, pretty much a just straight adaptation. But of course there are like, changes and stuff. Whoa, yeah. Make sure it focuses. Okay, that's better. There's the back of the case itself. Alright, here is the disc. And this also comes with a comic. Now, I think this might be a prequel, I think, to the film itself. Yeah, it is by Dark Horse. There was also like merchandise. You can get like a t-shirt and stuff. Yeah, this is really good. It's called Crossroads. And it's one of those where it has a digital copy disc and then the regular film. Movie looks good and sounds really good too. But yeah, both versions, I recommend, checking out both. let the right one in and let me in. Okay, next up, we have a film that's based on a long-running video game series, and that is the Scream Factory edition of Silent Hill. So there was a regular version, like on DVD and Blu-ray, and then it eventually got a nice collector's edition. I found it without its cover, but it's fine. Got it on sale. And here's the front. There you see Pyramid Head. There's the nurses, a bunch of other creatures. Alright, here's the spine. And this one I think was out of, I want to say out of print for a long time. And it kept, it seemed like it kept coming in and out of stock. And eventually I caught it. And yeah, here's the story details. Lots of special features, commentaries, featurettes, interviews. And this I thought was really good for what they did. The first film. Here we have, so disc 2, so it's backwards. So you got special features. And this one has the feature film. The first one. And you do have a reverse cover. The back is the same, but here's the front. And it's like our lead character walking towards Silent Hill. There's the sign right there. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the first live-action film for Silent Hill. Yeah, I thought it's pretty good. I think it still holds up. And then next, we have the sequel. We have Silent Hill Revelation, the 3D edition. This I found randomly with the cover. I was looking to get both of them either way, but yeah. Yeah, look at that. I got Pyramid Head, hands sticking out of, looks like jail cells. There's this big blade. Yeah, that is actually really cool. So Blu-ray, or 3D, Blu-ray, digital, DVD, ultraviolet. Alright, yeah, the 3D thing, that was a big gimmick with this one. Yeah, I think they promoted it quite a bit. You know, check out that version. A total scare fest. Alright, and then here's the story details. Yeah, this should pretty much just continue on from the, from the first one. This I thought was okay. Yeah, I thought it was alright. I didn't see this one in theater either. I caught it later on. And, yeah. So here is the 3D disc. This just has, you know, basic etched-on titles. Not sure if this has like a Scream Factory release or anything like that, like the first one. Not for what I could tell. There's the DVD. Oh, yeah, quality's fine. The 3D itself, I thought was actually not bad. That was pretty good. So, yeah, both Silent Hill films. And then last up, we have the second, and if I remember right, final season of The Purge, the TV show. Here is season 2. And this was kind of pricey, I think, when it first came out, but I caught it on a pretty decent sale at the time. So there's season 2. There's a mouse. Now that reminds you of, I think, the first film, yeah. When that was going on. See people out doing stuff and they had a mask on. That said that, and here is the story detail. Surviving the night is just the beginning. And here's some screenshots. Quite a bit. And yeah, The Purge, the TV show, I thought this was alright. Yeah, I thought it was fine. I'm trying to remember if it ties in with the movies. I want to say it does. I think they take place in, I think, just different locations, I think, than the movies do. Yeah. So there's the disc, 1 and 2. Yeah, we do have the first season, which is right here. I happened to find it secondhand with a slick cover. Not sure if this got one. But yeah, you can get both of these together on DVD. As far as Blu-ray, I think they're both still separated. And yeah, that does it for Random Horror Movies number 12. So feel free, let me know what you guys think. Have you guys seen any of these that I've shown today? Also, which one is your favorite? Let me show you guys the spines. Yeah, quite a bit. And yeah, alright, so let's go ahead and display a bunch of these. So let's put that right there. Let me in. Get Sputnik right there. Alright. It's underwater. Put the Lighthouse right up top. That's the Purge. Okay, now we'll put Prisoners, Candyman, and then let's see, we'll put Silent Hill. First one right there. And then let the right one in. And yeah, look at that. That is awesome. They all look really good together. And yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys think of any of these films. They're all, you know, really cool their own way. You got horror, suspense, thriller, mystery, comedy, both light and dark. Gore as well. Supernatural, you know, sci-fi. All sorts of stuff, different genres, which makes it really fun. And yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys think. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.